Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm going to try something a little bit different here and just do a voiceover for you guys. I thought that would be a lot easier as I just wanted to get on with it and do the actual job. So today I'm going to be tackling something that I've planned on doing for quite some time now, and it's the squeaky clutch pedal. So when I've been driving the car for like more than 20 minutes and I'm sitting like in traffic and it's stop and go and stuff like that, I noticed that the clutch pedal is squeaking. So I looked it up on YouTube and I found a couple of videos that actually helped me out today. I hope everyone's doing well. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So the first process is to get the car on all 4 jack stands. And when you're working with a very slammed car, it just makes it that much more difficult, because obviously to allow the low pro jack to get underneath, I have to drive on this this slab that you saw me, or you might have not seen me put on the rear wheel. So I have to get on the slab and then I have to jack up the car, and it's just a right faff. But that is the very first step. So if you want to watch a more thorough video how to do that, there's also videos on YouTube, so go look that up. But in today I'm just going to focus on obviously the squeaky clutch pedal. So after you've got the car on all 4 jacks, I only set them at the normal height first, but I knew that wasn't going to be enough sort of clearance for me to work underneath the car. So what I did was I jacked up the car on the front and then raised both sides equal increments, and then once I did that, I then worked my way around to the back and did the exact same thing until it was level. Once I got enough sort of clearance underneath the car, I put like 2 big slabs of blocks on the rear tires just for that extra safety. I've got faith in these jack stands, but you never know, it's just for my peace of mind. So, and then I left the actual low pro jack on the front subframe, as you see right there. That is a very first task. Remember to be safe when working underneath the car. All in all, it's a very simple process. I've also strapped a GoPro to my head. It was still actually pretty tight underneath there, so I'll just bear that in mind when I do a future sort of video when I'm working underneath the car. I do have something coming up. I'll just give you a hint: loud Jap cans. That is the hint. That's the only hint I'm giving to you for a future video. I'm actually going to tackle the clutch slave cylinder pin. It's just held on by 2 12mm bolts, as you see right there. And they're not on like really tight, so just use one of these spanners and just get them out, and then it's just a case of pulling the slave cylinder out and then inspecting it. So I left the actual clutch slave cylinder sort of butted up against the gearbox here, because I was told, or I saw from a previous video, that if you let the pin or the piston, whatever it is, to fall out, you'll have to bleed the clutch again, and I didn't really fancy doing that, so I left the slave cylinder butted up against this frame bar thing against the gearbox. So yeah, the next task is to actually inspect the pin itself. My pin was actually pretty damaged. It was a little bit dry there. Yeah, it just needed a bit of good cleaning up. I'm using 1500 here from 3M. I mean, I should have gone coarser to like 1000 and then 1500, because there is quite a big flat spot right on the top of the pin, the nipple, but I just went ahead and just sanded off the outer edge. I made it look better, and then I used this cloth just to wipe every last bit of old grease that was on there. With the boot, I just didn't bother cleaning it, and I'm going to use Honda the high temp grease. I recommend just doing the OEM, don't use anything else. You want to grease the nipple, put a good dab on there, and then put some grease on the pin itself, like the arm, and then you want to put some grease inside the boot, and also some grease inside where it contacts the actual clutch fork, which will be shown later. So you want to do that, and then you pretty much do everything in reverse. So you want to put the boot onto the pin, and then you just want to slide the pin back into the slave cylinder. The trickiest part is to actually get it back into place, because it's such an awkward position from where you're working on the car. It would have been much easier to have it on ramps, but unfortunately I do not have that luxury, so I'm just doing the best I can. But the trick is to push it with one hand and get your bolt ready, and to literally just slide it and get it started. so you know that you've got that in place and it's not going to move anywhere. And then it actually took me like 5 to 10 minutes to figure out what was going on, because this last bolt wouldn't go in. But after playing around with it, it was just a case of bad alignment. So yeah, it's very awkward down there, but it's a very easy job. And yeah, then you want to tighten up the bolts to 16 foot-pounds, as they say, but I couldn't be bothered to check, so I just did it hand tight and then another extra quarter turn, so it was nice and snug. That's pretty much it, guys. I know this was a very short video. I'm trying to, you know, stay productive and get videos out. I do have another video for you guys tomorrow, but that is not the Jap cans. But tomorrow I will be spraying my front lip. As mentioned in my previous videos, I'm going to do a DIY job and it will all be done with a rattle can. So if you fancy coming back and watching that video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. Make sure to drop down in the comments if you guys are enjoying the content so far. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and with hopefully I can complete the front end of this S2000 and finish it off with a nice front lip. I've got a feeling it's going to be so low to the floor, but that's what we like on this channel. We like hella slammed cars. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to sign off, and hopefully I'll catch you in tomorrow's video. So laters, guys. Peace.